All right, y'all. So Sean Hannity went full snowflake mode here, went full social justice warrior on us here. He is threatening to sue John Fetterman, who, of course, is running for the U.S. Senate in Pennsylvania, and you're about to find out why. So this is in the New York Daily News. Enraged that John Fetterman turned down invitations to appear on his Fox News program, right-wing broadcaster Sean Hannity threatened to sue the Democratic Senate candidate during a dizzying Tuesday night rant, where he also complained he was being used as a pawn in Fetterman's fundraising efforts. Fetterman is in a closely watched Senate race against celebrity Dr. Mehmet Oz in Pennsylvania. By the way, more on Oz later. He's a total scam artist, and we have the receipts for you as well. Quote, as of now, the Fetterman campaign is failing to debate Dr. Oz, also refusing my invitation to appear on this program as he and his campaign have been lying about me, raising money off of my name, Hannity claimed. Mediaite reported that on his Monday night show, Hannity put on the screen what he said was a fundraising letter from Fetterman's campaign accusing the Fox News star of spreading lies about the Democratic challenger. Accusing the Fox News star Oz of spreading lies about the Democratic challenger. On Tuesday, Hannity complained Fetterman sent yet another fundraising text attacking me, lying about me, calling me a liar. That prompted Hannity to up the ante. Quote, he may be hearing from my lawyers very shortly, Hannity warned. He better hope that mommy and daddy have enough money to pay his legal bills. Noting that Fetterman suffered a stroke in May, Hannity showed edited video of the 53-year-old Democrat, the son of a wealthy Pennsylvania insurance executive, stammering during a recent speech and argued on Monday the state lieutenant's governor is unfit to represent the Keystone State. Now, by the way, this is how you know they're desperate. They're going, he had a medical problem, therefore he's ruled out. Wait, hold on. That's the best argument you can come up with? By the way, the other one that Oz is really leaning into is like, this guy's a lot like Bernie Sanders, bro. Oh, you idiots. Oh my God, you're so stupid. Do you not see the plethora of polls that show Bernie Sanders is the most liked politician in the country? He still has the highest favorables in the entire country. Do you not see that? Are you unaware of that? Because you're arguing like, hey, this is a reason to like my opponent, but they're too dumb to even realize that's what they're arguing. All right, more. Claiming, we don't lie on this show, primetime cable's longest-running host blasted the liberal candidate's losing campaign for trading off Hannity's name. Okay, I love this because he is objectively not losing. He's not even close to losing. In fact, he's Draxing them's clowns. There was one poll that had Fetterman up 18 points, dog. 18 points in what's supposed to be a red wave year? Come on, man. You can't say, like, you're losing. It just goes to show you, Hannity is one of those guys who does not care about reality. He has his narrative, he has his partisan tribalism, and he hammers it home relentlessly. According to a Real Clear Politics, I think I'm supposed to say poll, Fetterman leads the TV doctor supported by Hannity in every poll, including one taken by Fox News last month that shows the Democrat ahead by double digits. Even the Fox News poll has him ahead by double digits. During the 2018 midterms, CNN reported that he had been billed as a special guest at a GOP rally in Missouri featuring then-President Donald Trump. After denying he would be on stage campaigning with the president, Hannity appeared on stage with the president. He later claimed the advertised appearance was, quote, not planned. So my guess is they're bringing this up because this may have been one of the things that Fetterman alluded to in his fundraising pitch, where he was going after Hannity and he was going after Oz, because all Fetterman has to do, a very good campaign strategy for him, is to also keep tying Dr. Oz to Trump. Because Trump, day by day, his numbers are slipping more and more. Trump has totally lost independence. When he ran in 2016, he had 9% of Democrats who voted for him. He's lost every single Democrat who was going to vote for him. Less than 1% of Democrats would vote for Donald Trump today. Even some moderate Republicans wouldn't vote for Donald Trump. So for Fetterman to paint Oz as a little Trump sycophant is going to help Fetterman. And to bring up the fact that Oz always goes on Hannity, again, that's going to help Fetterman. And so he probably brought that up. And so this is even, the Daily News here is saying, well, yeah, Hannity kind of lied, or at the very least didn't tell the whole truth. All right, more for you. The 60-year-old pundit also found himself in a jam following the January 6th attack on the U.S. Capitol when he told his radio audience he had reports that groups like Antifa may have been responsible for the insurrection attempt following Trump's electoral defeat. So let me explain something. If you make a point like that, you can never bitch and moan and whine and complain that you're called a liar, because you are a liar. Sean Hannity knew that wasn't true. Sean Hannity knew that was 100% fake when he said those words. I have no doubt about it. So the guy was lying, and he knew he was lying. Why? For his shitty partisanship reasons, right? For being a Trump sycophant. Texts obtained by the Select Committee to investigate the January 6th attack on the Capitol revealed that Hannity had warned Trump's chief of staff a week before the deadly uprising, "I do not see January 6th happening the way he is being told." On the day of the attack, he texted again asking if Trump could make a statement urging his followers to leave the Capitol. It doesn't look like you're blaming Antifa the day of in those internal texts. You absolute liar and shitty one at that. Fetterman has not responded to Hannity's legal threat or his demands to point out specific lies he's allegedly told. So apparently those lies we just went through that Hannity told weren't even lies that Fetterman brought up in the fundraising email. It's just the Daily News going, yeah, I mean, you kind of are a liar. Here's some of the lies that you told. Look, you guys know this. I've told you the story a million times, but my favorite Hannity story is how under the George W. Bush administration, nobody was more pro-Patriot Act, pro-surveillance state than he was. He would argue day in and day out on his show until he's red in the face that if you don't support these programs, you're with the terrorists. You're with the terrorists. You have to support the data collection, the data mining, the spying. You have to support all of it, the warrantless wiretapping. He supported all of it. And then when Obama got in office, he flipped like that and he said, anybody who supports these programs is against your Fourth Amendment protection from unreasonable search and seizure. This is a violation of your right to privacy. This is unacceptable. This is unconstitutional. This is un-American. Exact same program. Under a Republican president, he loved it. Under a Democratic president, he hated it. That's a guy who's a liar. That's a guy who's a liar. There's no way around it. No way around it whatsoever. And so the Daily News is busting him up. John Fetterman's busting him up. But let's not forget the main point here. The main point is Sean Hannity is a snowflake. So you're going to threaten a lawsuit because you got called a meanie name you don't like. You got called liar, which you don't like. You're going to threaten a lawsuit over that. A lawsuit. You're going to clog up the courts with this kind of bullshit. Hey, Bobby, he called me a name that I didn't like. It really hurt my feelings. It was unfair. I don't even think that's true. How could you say that? Again, let's do a thought experiment. Let's say a pink-haired social justice warrior on a college campus sues Ben Shapiro after Ben Shapiro debated her during one of the speeches that he gives. And Shapiro called this girl a liar. And then she sues Ben Shapiro. How would Hannity talk about that? He'd say, anti-free speech, left-wing snowflake, goes full authoritarian and tries to silence critics. Censorship much? He would say something like that. But when it's him, he thinks he is a righteous crusade, threatening to sue a Democratic candidate for pointing out that you're a liar. No, Sean, you are a liar, and it's very obvious to anybody who's paying attention. So take those lawyers and go for a hike.
Cable news is ripping us apart, dividing the country, making it impossible to function as a society, and making it impossible to know just what is true and what is false. But the good news is they are failing and they know it.
That is why we're building something new, a new mainstream, a healthier one, something more trustworthy, something that we are going to need in one of the most pivotal times in American history. We are building up here for the midterms, for the upcoming presidential election, but we need your help. So if you can help us out by becoming a premium member today at breakingpoints.com, we're trying to change America for the better and the entire world.
So what are you waiting for, guys? Go to breakingpoints.com and sign up and help us build a new mainstream.